Hey, what's going on, guys? Thanks for checking out today's video. Today we're going to talk about attacking in the clouds just a little bit post-update. Now, I had a perfect day today, and my first day back in Legends yesterday, I had 2 hits, and I also went perfect there. I've never had a perfect day, and this is obviously because I have max heroes and nobody has max defenses. So, I did want to show, though, what strat I'm using, and give you a quick little gander at that. So I'm doing Yeti Smash, where I basically just took the P.E.K.K.A.s out of it and put Yetis in there. Pretty much all I did. So we'll watch this here. Doing the Warden Walk, I'm going to come into here and clear out some of these defenses because they're really low. The only thing in here that's even Town Hall 12 is that Expo. So here we go. Working our way in. I'm going to take my time. Really no rush because this base is so underdeveloped. And I'm showing you this one as well because I made a lot of mistakes, but the new troops are so powerful that these poor little bases, it doesn't even matter. And this is basically a dip, right? It's a Town Hall 12. I know it's a level 113, but it's still very underweight. So we go through, kind of working our way through that little core area there. I stemmed the slammer for the air defense because it was picking off healers. King's going to take down the Town Hall. I forgot to drop the bowlers, dropped them now. Drop the Royal Champion over here to clean out this compartment. There we go. Everybody's just kind of moving their way through. Whole pack of balloons coming to that single target Inferno Tower. Froze it up to help keep that king alive. And there you go. It's one of these 4 quadrant bases. Again, this is a dip, so it's not like, I can't be super proud of this, but okay. There is a base that I hit, though, that had a max level 5 Giga Inferno. I believe it was Winterfell. Now, see that? He has a little 5 there, but he doesn't really have much of anything else. So this was the most developed base that I saw in the clouds in the last 2 days. I've never tripled this with anything but Suilalo. I've tried a lot of different strategies on this base and never been able to get it. But of course, with, a max Town Hall 13 troops, I managed to triple this base. So at least that felt kind of good, I guess, even though it's, nothing impressive. I Warden Walk this corner here. I just want to get this air defense down, and that's basically going to cut the funnel so that my troops can be led into the base. I'm going to ×2 it here. I'm going to cut the other side of the funnel with the king. As soon as I'm confident that the warden's going to be fine, and he is. So now we're going to go ahead, put that king down. Any minute. Where is it? Oh, I put all the Yetis down. Then the king. And I'm going to use the Royal Champion to help cut this funnel over here. Jump to the core with all the troops. Let me go back to 1 speed. Everybody's into the core. Rage them up again. I'm going to jump them out back here on that Expo. Because all of the heroes are down here with King, Queen, and the Royal Champion. They'll have no problem clearing all that out. I did that because there's always a ton of bombs and stuff down here. So with just the heroes running around down there, they're pretty impervious to those bombs and traps. They don't really mind too much. Here come all the Yetis with the healers, working their way out of the base. I dropped the slammer here just because I could have put it back here probably, but I put it here just to help speed things along for the heroes. They got stuck in a tornado trap right there, I think. Enemy king or enemy queen's doing work on all my troops, but now she's stuck on the stone slammer. That's going to give my troops a chance to get up there and kind of beat up on her a little bit. We did pop the hound that was in the CC finally. Here come all those Yetis working their way in, but the balloons are ahead of them taking out defenses, so it's going pretty fast. Again, basically a Town Hall 12. But Yeti Smash, super strong. Even against Town Town Hall 12s. Was there... I think there might have been one more I wanted to show. Was it this one? I mean, it is a Town Hall 13. It's only level 1. It has nothing else, but I guess we can watch this one. So the plan was to Warden walk down here and try to get this Inferno Tower. But as soon as I realized it's going to take too long to get there, or he's not really pathing down there, I go ahead and start the rest of this raid. But we'll watch and just see how it plays out. I put the king up here to funnel with a couple wizards to get that archer tower down right there. So there goes the king. Now I thought the warden here, there was a chance he might go for this, but he's too close to this building here. So I decide now to just go ahead and drop the troops in. Here we go. And here I realize, okay, I have a direct shot for this Inferno Tower. I can send the Royal Champion there, and she'll pick that off. And because the troops did such a good job of clearing out the core, the Royal Champion's going to get this Inferno too. So I placed that second jump here just to get into this long compartment and this compartment here if we had to get that Inferno down. But since the Royal Champion gets it, they actually push their way out to this Town Hall. I placed the Slammer here once I realized what's going on to help make sure those troops push up to the 9 o'clock side instead of pushing down to the 3, because I have cleanup troops that can clear all this stuff up no problem. So we find the tornado trap, of course, by the Town Hall. I'm going to go ×2. But I have pretty much the whole army, everything but the bowlers still alive, so they're moving through the base pretty quick. And I popped the Slammer on purpose just to get the balloons out and make this raid go just a little bit quicker. Okay, so those are the cloud hits. I am going to go ahead and show you the war hit that I did in this war as well. I went ahead and hit this number 2 here. Now, I'm doing the hybrid, right? And I do get kind of tired of doing the hybrid or showing it or talking about it, but the new update buffed everything that the hybrid does. So we got a buff to the healers, we got a buff to hogs and miners, we got a buff to the heal spell. It's really, really strong. It's so ridiculous. So here we go. We're starting at the king. We're going to take him down, move around the town hall. We're going to slammer in on this archer tower. And now with the CC, I bring 3 ice golems in there. It's plenty of tanking for the queen. P.E.K.K.A to come funnel this side, as you know. Try to funnel the entry into the Inferno Tower here for the queen. Put a wizard back here to help poach some of these buildings, or pick some of those buildings off. Jump to the core. Because the old hybrid didn't have a jump because you didn't need it. On these newer style bases, you need that jump to get the value with the queen charge. So he's got Hound Baby Loon. We poison that up. Ice Golems froze it. Ice Golem froze the queen. Just basically buying time for our queen. And once I'm confident that the CC's down and that the queen isn't going to go down in the core, I go ahead and start the rest of the raid. And there's something I want to point out here as soon as it happens. So here, I realize my queen's going to take the enemy queen, no problem. I go ahead and start the rest of this. I start the funnel with the king, miners and hogs for the town hall. Now check this out. You know how they said the queen has the auto ability now? Well, there have been times when she doesn't do it. Like right there. Why didn't she use the ability? So be careful of that. Sometimes it doesn't happen. I know it's supposed to be automatic now, but sometimes, like here, it doesn't happen. But it's not going to matter on this base. I just had to heal my way up to the eagle. I put the royal champion here to cut this these defenses off the outside so the hogs don't have to go out there. There we go. Healer switch to the miners. Everybody's pushing their way through the base. Looking pretty good. And the king's still up. He has his barbs back there cleaning up the trash. World champions at full health, probably because of those healers. And yeah, the royal champion with this attack too, crazy. I mean, the royal champion's gonna make every attack stronger than it was, but man, this is OP. All right. And I did all this live on my stream. I'll put a link to my Twitch in the description of this video, but in case you guys ever want to catch my live stream and see me hitting live in the clouds or doing live war raids, plan live, do the live hit, yada yada. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys for checking it out. I appreciate you doing that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.